Good morning, BTBT FSM2. I am Shara Follier and today I'm going to tackle about the Greek cuisine. But before we move to the discussion, let's have first the learning objectives. Learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, the learners are expected to identify the influences and variations of Greek dishes, compare and contrast the ingredients used in their cuisine, and value the importance of traditional dishes in Greece. So class, are you ready to know more about the Greek cuisine? Alright, let's have a bit introduction in how Greece been influenced by neighboring country. From one of the most ancient civilizations on earth comes simply prepared foods that uses the best of what's in season, adding a little magic in the form of clever flavorings. Greece's culinary tradition dates back hundreds of years and has evolved over time to absorb many diverse influences. Greece has a culinary tradition of some 4,000 years. Greek cuisine was then characterized by its frugality and was founded in the Mediterranean triad, wheat, olive oil, and wine, with meat being rarely eaten and fish being more common. Many Greek recipes, especially in the northern part of the country, use sweet spices in combination with meat. For example, the cinnamon, allspice, and cloves in stew. With age-old recipes, Greek cuisine has been influenced by Middle Eastern, Italian, and Ottoman cultures. While Greece is widely known for its fascinating history, enchanting islands, and magnificent weather, it is also known to have some of the tastiest food in the world. As stated, the countries that influences Greek cuisine are namely Middle Eastern, Italian, and Ottoman cultures, and differing more into the combination of sweet spices used in some dishes. Fresh vegetables, fish, olive oil, wine, meat, and grains play a significant role in these dishes, as well as the cheese, bread, olives, herbs, and yogurt. Greek food is simple, colorful, and incredibly nutritious. In addition, Greek food has a reputation for being heart healthy. That makes sense up to date where usually of their cuisines are made of sweet spices and healthy ingredients. So let's move to their food practices. Greeks are not known for eating big breakfasts. Typically, breakfast foods include bread, cheese, fresh fruit, and for adults, coffee. In rural areas, the main meal of the day is eaten at around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So Greek habit is truly different from ours. Filipinos were in the most important meal for us is the breakfast and while the opposed. In Greece, people in the cities do not have time to go home for a large lunch. Instead, they eat a light meal at midday and a larger dinner later on. In the late afternoon, many Greeks help themselves to light refreshments called midgets. They may consist of bread, fresh vegetables, cheese, olives, dips, or soup. In Greece, though, those in rural and in cities have differences in their time consumption. Those in cities eat their main meal at dinner, while those in rural areas eat their main meal at lunch. Like many other Europeans, Greeks eat their evening meal late, sometimes as late as 10 p.m. In the city, dinner is the main meal. In rural areas where a big lunch is eaten, dinner is lighter. The most common dessert in Greece is fresh fruit, but the Greek also love to eat sweets either as a snack or dessert. And now let us see what kind of dishes Greeks have. Greek popular dishes. First, we have the moussaka. It is a creamy, delicious dish made of spiced meat, cooked in tomato sauce and then layered with fried eggplant and bechamel sauce. So, this is one of the ultimate traditional Greek dishes, and it is known for its national dish in Greece. Also, we have the papoutsakya. It is a stuffed eggplant that are first baked until soft and then filled with a tomato-based meat sauce, topped with bechamel sauce and cheese and baked till they get a beautiful golden color. This is called Paput sakya because its shape resembles to a little shoes. Due to its ingredients, the dish tastes like a lot of moussaka. Next, we have the pasticcio. It is another traditional Greek dish that consists of baked layer of pasta, juicy minced beef, bechamel, and tomato sauce, topped melted cheese. And also, the minced beef is cooked in a tomato sauce along with some spices, so it is somewhat the same as the Italian lasagna. It is easy to prepare but in a long process. Next, we have the souvlaki. It can be served either wrapped in a pita or plated on a dish with any preferred meat along with french fries, lettuce, tomatoes, and its distinct sauce. Souvlaki is considered one of the most popular dishes in Greece. A very important thing to keep in mind with this dish is that it is about the place you buy it from. Almost every restaurant has its own unique recipe, and as the quality of the meat and sauce really matters, they certainly do not all taste the same. Also, we have the Greek meatballs or the soutzoukakya. It is a sausage made from a mixture of ground pork and beef, cumin, and olive oil, which are cooked in a red wine sauce. So these Greek meatballs are served with rice on the sides. Greek meatballs are very filling and are perfect on cold winter days. Here in the Philippines, our meatballs is being deep fried, while in Greece, their meatballs are cooked in a red wine sauce that makes it special. So also Greece have their seafood dish, and it consists of octopus, oysters, squid, jumbo shrimps, snipper's pie, and barbouni. Next Greek dish is the tomato fritters. It is made with diced tomatoes, onions, mint, and feta cheese. These small bites of heaven provide a unique combination of flavors. These tomato fritters are a traditional appetizer on the island of Santorini. Also, they have stifado or Greek beef stew. Stifado is a traditional Greek beef stew cooked with tomatoes, onions, cinnamon, vinegar, or red wine, and a variety of spices and herbs. Traditionally, this Greek dish is either served with rice, cheap potatoes, helopaites, and orzo or kristaraki pasta. As we observe, usually if the Greek dish, if it is stew, the presence of tomato sauce is being highlighted. Next, we have the gyuvitsi or beef stew with orzo pasta. The Greek gyuvitsi is made with orzo pasta, onion, red wine, delicious tomato sauce, and beef. As well, we have the kliftiko. This traditional Greek dish is slow oven cooked lamb infused with olive oil, lemon juice, and garlic. The recipe was originally called for an earthen oven to trap smoke and heat. The word kliftiko translates as stolen, and the name for the dish is said to have originated from the clips. Let's proceed to the Greek cooking techniques. Greeks usually use basic cooking methods in preparing their dishes. It includes the following. First, we have the grilling. Grilling is a form of cooking that involves dry heat applied to the surface of food, commonly from above, below, or from the side. Grilling usually involves a significant amount of direct radiant heat and tends to be used for cooking meat and vegetable quickly. Example of Greek dish being grilled is the souvlaki. It is a popular Greek dish that is made from small pieces of meat that are grilled on a skewer. Another Greek cooking technique is the stewing. Stewing is the most important method, which is similar to simmering in that the liquid is heated until it forms gently yet quickly moving bubbles. Example of this is the traditional Greek beef stifado recipe, or called porkokaria. Also, we have deep frying. Frying is a method of cooking in which food is cooked in a bath of hot oil or fat, typically between 350 and 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And now let's move to the Greek cooking terms. Greek cooking terms. Baked in their language is known for simini, fried is tiganito, grilled simino, roasted is psito, and steamed is ton atmo, fried is tiganito, boiled brasminos, pickled marinatos, puree is puris, stewed is katsarulad, and simmered is sigubras and meat is crias, pork, choirino, beef, budino crias, poultry is pulirica, turkey is galopulas, duck is papia, chicken is kotopolo, seafood stands for talasina, fish is sari, shrimp is garida, oyster is stridi, and shellfish is known for ostracodermo. And that's all for my report about Greek cuisine. I hope you gain new learning from the discussion, and thank you for listening.